Billionaires really know how to enjoy their money, from going deep into the ocean to taking vacations in space. Their hobbies can be a bit eccentric and super expensive. They have the most expensive yachts, play sports at country clubs with really high membership fees, and even travel the world in hot air balloons just for fun. Whether it's collecting rare cars, vacationing on their own private islands, or doing extreme sports on the weekends, we're here to show you how tech billionaires have a blast with their fancy hobbies. Welcome to Superstructures. Jeff Bezos, whose net worth is an incredible $174.2 billion as of now. The co-founder of Blue Origin has a really cool hobby that mixes work and fun. He loves exploring the deep ocean to find old NASA rockets. Bezos and his team went down into the Atlantic Ocean and brought up pieces of the Saturn V rocket, including big thrust chambers from the Apollo 11 mission. This adventure took about 3 weeks and involved a team of 60 people. Normally, this kind of exploration costs more than $1 million for each trip. Just operating a regular ocean research ship can be around $40,000 a day. When you add paying the team and all the high-tech equipment, Bezos' unique hobby turns out to be quite expensive. Certain billionaires are getting a bit bored with their usual fancy vacations and are opting for something truly extraordinary. Charles Simonyi, the creator of Microsoft Office, has a net worth of around $6.9 billion. He became the very first billionaire to go to space by taking 2 trips with the Space Adventures tourism firm, spending a whopping $60 million on this out-of-this-world experience. Gail Aliberté, not known for tech but as a co-founder of Cirque du Soleil with a net worth of $1.2 billion, ventured into space too. In 2009, he took a break from his circus work for a few months to train for a flight to the International Space Station. His ticket for this extraordinary experience cost him $35 million. The anticipated price for luxury space tourism packages is around $55 million. We're all familiar with rich people enjoying yachts, but when billionaires indulge in yachting, it reaches a whole new level. The History Supreme takes the crown as the most expensive yacht ever. Owned by billionaire Robert Kuok, Malaysia's richest man with a net worth of $10.5 billion. The yacht's cost is a whopping $4.8 billion, and it requires about 10% of its value to operate annually. So for $1 million yacht, that's $100,000 per year. The History Supreme's extraordinary price is because it's made of solid gold, making its annual maintenance and operation costs surpass $1 million. On the other hand, Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, with a net worth of $135.3 billion, has a love for sailing and recently sold his stake in the SailGP Sailing League for $200 million. While many billionaires are recognized for driving modest cars priced under $100,000, they certainly have the means for more. That's why billionaire car enthusiasts often choose to splurge on expensive supercars. Tesla CEO Elon Musk, currently worth $251 billion, spent nearly $1 million on the Lotus Esprit submarine car featured in the James Bond movie The Spy Who Loved Me, which later inspired the design of the Tesla Cybertruck. Additionally, he acquired an almost $1 million McLaren F1, although he eventually totaled it. On the other hand, Mark Zuckerberg, with a net worth of $125.3 billion, owns a single luxurious car, a Pagani Huayra valued at $1.3 million. Billionaires have a passion for flying, and we're not just talking about private jets. Some of them like to get quite creative. Richard Branson, the head of Virgin Group with a net worth of $3 billion, has a particular fondness for hot air ballooning. He successfully crossed the Atlantic in a hot air balloon in 1987, and then the Pacific in 1991, although the latter journey had a dramatic ending when he had to jump into the ocean. Hot air ballooning is quite an expensive hobby, with flight school costing around $2,750, and the balloon itself adding another $20,000 or more to the bill. On top of his love for hot air ballooning, Richard Branson also has a penchant for extreme sports like kite surfing. In 2017, he even set the Guinness World Record for the most people riding a kite surfboard. Classes for this adventurous hobby can cost around $800, and the equipment itself ranges from $3,000 to $5,000. Billionaires enjoy high adrenaline exercises to get their blood pumping, and Google co-founder Sergey Brin, with a current net worth of $112.4 billion, is a big fan of the flying trapeze and skydiving. Skydiving gear alone can cost between $5,000 to $9,000, with an additional $3,000 if you want to get your certification. Each jump costs around $200, but it's highly likely that individuals like Brin may even go to the extent of renting out entire planes for a day of jumping. Collecting art is a popular hobby among billionaires, especially those worth at least $5 billion, but it can be incredibly expensive. David Geffen, founder of a record company and worth $8.1 billion at the time of this video, boasts one of the world's most valuable art collections, valued at $2.3 billion. To illustrate the significant sums involved in art collecting, in 2006, Geffen sold Jackson Pollock's No. 5 1948 for $140 million, and Willem de Kooning's Woman 3 for $137.5 million. These transactions marked the first and second highest prices ever paid for a work of art at the time. In 2015, he sold another Pollock and de Kooning to fellow billionaire Kenneth Griffin, currently worth $37.9 billion, for a staggering $500 million. Billionaires, despite having the ability to travel anywhere globally, often prefer privacy, making it a hobby to spend time on their private vacation islands. Dieter Mateschitz, co-founder of Red Bull and currently worth about $27.4 billion, acquired the luxurious island of Lokala in Fiji for $10 million in 2003. Similarly, Mark Zuckerberg owns land in Hawaii valued at $100 million, boasting 2,500 feet of white sandy beaches. Additionally, billionaire Larry Ellison invested an estimated $300 million to acquire 98% of the Hawaiian island Lanai. Golf and tennis are among the most favored sports by billionaires. Bill Gates, with a net worth of $119.6 billion at the time of this video, and Bernard Arnault, worth $200.7 billion, both have a passion for tennis, likely enjoying it at their country clubs where they might pay a substantial amount for exclusive access. While tennis in general is not overly expensive, billionaires often opt for VIP boxes at significant matches, which can cost $5,000 or more. On the other hand, former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer, currently worth $112.2 billion, leans towards golf, known as one of the more costly sports to engage in. Participating in a golf tournament may range from $30,000 to $50,000, and joining an elite country club can cost hundreds of thousands. For instance, the Vintage Club in California requires a $250,000 initiation fee, coupled with an annual membership fee of $32,000. Some billionaires have a penchant for grabbing attention and satisfying that urge with rather peculiar hobbies. Former Alibaba CEO Jack Ma, currently boasting a net worth of $29.4 billion, harbors a love for performing. He has graced the stage of musical festivals in China, but perhaps his most renowned act was his impersonation of Michael Jackson at his company's 18th anniversary party. While the event itself was the priciest element, with a cost exceeding $1 million for a party attended by 40,000 employees, Jack Ma showcased his impressive moves on stage without charging a fee. Nonetheless, it stands out as one of the quirkiest billionaire hobbies we've encountered. There you have it, a sneak peek into the personal passions of tech billionaires that go beyond the boardrooms and coding screens. Join us in the next episode of Superstructures as we unravel more captivating stories from the world of technology. If you enjoyed today's exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye!